Gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hi my lovely Frosty fam, it's me, Karen Frost, here at Nail Decadence. Welcome to my channel everyone, welcome to my new subscribers, welcome back to my regular viewers who've been subscribed for a while. I appreciate all of you. So we've got a very quick video for me. This is a very simple design to do, so it's easy. It's using Fimo pieces and these acrylic powders that I'm showing you. The white is a milky white that I mixed with white and clear. The pink is obviously a pink that I mixed up myself with mica powders. If you'd like to know, like the notation said on the screen, there's a link in the cards to the video of how I make my custom acrylic powders myself. So if you would like to know how I mix them, then check out that video and the link in the cards that is there for you should you wish to view it. And I'm using two different brushes in this video because I'm using the smaller number 12 to do this part, and then I'll use the bigger number 14 to cap, just so that I'm using less mono, because where I'm marbling these beads, they're very tiny little beads of coloured acrylic that I'm picking up at a time and marbling, so that's why I didn't want to use the bigger brush to do that. It picks up less monomer, it's just easier to use the smaller brush to do that, and then use the bigger brush to cap the entire nails. So on with what we're doing. As I already mentioned, I am using just tiny beads of acrylic powders to marble into a sort of background layer, sticking the Fimo pieces on and then marbling it over and around them. So I'm picking up the pink, the sort of transparent pink, the white, which is a more of a milky white, and it's a really subtle marble. It's not, sorry about the camera blurring, it's so annoying, but yeah, sorry, that totally distracted me there. Yeah, it's not a overtly obvious marble, it's a very subtle marble, so you do actually have to look a little bit closer to see the marble, but that's the effect I wanted. You could do it with a red or a pink, darker pink, and have a more dark pink or red running through the marble if you'd wanted it to be more obviously a marble. But like I said, because that's not what I was going for, this is the way I did it. I didn't include a darker colour to run through it to make it more obvious. So yeah, I will just pick up small beads of those three colours, marble them, stick the Fimo pieces in, as you can see, add some marbling over the top, but not totally covering it, because obviously it's the same principle as a milk bath nail. So you want to cover the pieces, but not entirely, because you do want to see them coming, sort of poking through like they're floating in that milkshake. Don't know why I decided to do a strawberry milkshake, but I did. Yeah, it was just a fun set of nails. And like I said, this is a much simpler design, therefore the video is a lot shorter than my other videos, because the design of it is not intricate. It doesn't take a lot of thought or a lot of time to do, so it's a quicker set for me to just bang out, because all the nails were the same, so there were no filing of this colour block and this, that and the other. That's why the video is so much shorter. It's just an easier set to do. So definitely something newbies can do for sure, because you can't really go wrong with a marble and Fimo pieces, you know. It's every nail is gonna be the same but different, because you'll have different placement of the Fimo pieces, and the marble variation will be different on each one, and you can cover up more pieces on one and less pieces on the other. So yeah, it's just a really fun design to do. So yeah, I will let you watch the rest of it, because I really don't need to explain this video to you guys. You know, that it is what it is. I've explained the principle behind it and what I'm doing, so no need for me to keep waffling on. I will let you watch this part in peace, and I will be back when we are at the filing, because I have included filing in this video for my frosty filing freaks. So I will catch back up with you at that point.
Prefiero otra mujer, chica, si te vas y juegas otro papel que nunca te quedará, como eso de serme fiel. El día que me falte tu piel, ¿qué será? ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será de mí? No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será? ¿Qué será? Tú eras todo lo que yo quería, hoy eres todo.
I'm back because I forgot to say, yeah, that there is a little bit of missing footage. I know it just jumped from me doing one finger and then it was done. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that the battery had died in the camera, so I do have a little bit of missing footage, but as all the nails were the same, you didn't really miss much. And now I'm just going to cap the nails. Like I said, I'm going to use the larger size 14 brush to cap these nails. So, you know, thinking of your shape and structure, get all of that Fimo encapsulated in clear acrylic, ready for filing. So I will let you carry on watching the capping process in peace.
No seas parte de mi amanecer. ¿Qué será? ¿Será? ¿Qué será de mí?
Por ti mi corazón palpita. Siempre he sido tu chiquita. ¿Cuántos te amos van ahorita? Yo ya perdí la cuenta. Quiero decirte que te amo. Ya van segundos y te extraño. Que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Que dure siempre esta casualidad. Es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Entre las bromas, ay, yo lo sé, que te enamoraste y yo, bebé, real no soy perfecta, amor que me inyectas, no me dejas quieta. Soy tu bebecita, te espero ya mis páginas donde no están escritas, porque los dos juntos podamos pintar donde vamos a estar y nos va a encantar. Que dure siempre esta casualidad, es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Que dure siempre esta casualidad, es que los otros no entenderán lo que se siente ser amigos, ser tan buen amantes, baby, un poquito más. Eres mis ganas de no estar con nadie más. Me pongo roja si preguntas cómo estás. Es que tus besos me saben a miel y toca tu pie también. Al corazón directo llegarás. Te quiero más de lo que quiero. Al final tengo un caballero. En mi vida no habían sido tan sinceros. Eres mi bandolero. Por ti mi corazón palpita. Siempre he sido tu chiquita. ¿Cuántos te amos van ahorita? Yo ya perdí la cuenta. Quiero decirte que te amo. Ya van segundos y te extraño. Que dure siempre esta.
It's filing time. Are you a frosty filing freak? Don't hide now, I know you're out there. So yeah, filing. I'm just going to use my e-file to go around the cuticle area, fairly low speed, using this very small cone shaped bit. It's just a medium to fine sort of bit. It's sort of in between. It's not quite a fine and it's not quite a medium. I suppose it would be more considered a fine. I'm just going to use that around the cuticle area just to make sure the cuticle area is nice and flush and sealed, so that therefore the nail will, if it were to grow out, which it can't obviously on Handolly, but yeah, if it were to grow out, it would grow out nice and neatly and flush against the nail plate. You do want a gap between the skin, the nail and the acrylic. There should be a millimeter gap right the way around, so that you can see the natural nail slightly, see the skin, see where the acrylic is, and therefore you know that you've not got any on the skin. Very important to prevent lifting. So once I had finished with the cuticle area, I have switched to a barrel bit. This is a small barrel bit. It's a more narrow one. You can get large barrel bits and you can get smaller ones. This is one of the smaller ones, so it's more narrow. These nails are not very big, so yeah, I went with the smaller barreled bit. So I will just use that to debulk, because the Fimo pieces do stick out here and there, and it kind of gives you a bit of a lumpy nail. There was a little bit of debulking to do, so I'm literally just refining the shape with the e-file. And then once I've finished doing that part, as you can see, I will grab the hand file, because I'm not going to show you every single nail because it's the same thing over and over. So yeah, I'll grab the hand file. I will go along the side walls and the free edge, straighten those up, and then I will go on to use my sanding band, and then I will just smooth over, refine the nail and make sure it is nice and contoured. Normally I would do each finger as I go, but because I just wanted to show you on camera just one nail fully done so that I could do the rest off camera, that's why I'm doing it all on just one nail. I thought, you know what, it's the same thing over and over. Let me just do one nail for you guys, and you know what the rest would look like then after that. So yeah, just literally smoothing over, making sure there are no harsh edges, that it's nice and contoured from sidewall to sidewall, that it goes up from the cuticle area to the apex and then slopes down towards the free edge, making sure the free edge is not too thick. Then I will give it a quick buff over just to remove any other demarcations that may still be remaining, and then I can remove the dust, and then we can get on to top coating. So as you can see, I will look at that nail from all different angles, and if there is anything that needs a little bit more perfecting, I will carry on. It's the Fimo pieces can deceive your eye a little bit, because you can think it looks nice and smooth, but then you turn the fingernail around and around, and then you'll notice that actually a Fimo bit is sticking out a bit more than you thought it was. So that's why I went in and filed just a little bit more here and there, just to perfect that shape, because I'm very, very fuzzy. I try to get the shaping as near perfection as I possibly can, because I am a fusspot. But anyway, I've removed all the dust, so now it's time to top it off and keep it tough. And that also means we are at the end of the video. Short one, like I said, but yeah, it's just a fun little set that I wanted to share with you guys. So thank you ever so much for spending some of your most precious time with me watching this video. I appreciate you. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Join the Frosty fam, they are awesome. I'd be happy to have you. If you've liked this video in any way, shape or form, or it's helped you, please go ahead and click that like button. It helps my little channel out. And if you are feeling up to it, you're most welcome to leave a comment. I'm more than happy to talk to you. That's all I've got for this time, peeps. You take care now, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.
Diciendo tú eres mía, tú lo sabes, baby, baby, yeah. Cuando tú me llenas cuerpo, besos, esa sensación tú no la ves, pero que me llena con exceso más. con todas mis amigas. VIP, no me importa lo que digan.
Someday soon, I'm gonna make it.